turned it off long enough. I honestly can't believe that, mate. Oh shit, I'm streaming, dumbass. I'm not talking about no airtime, mate. Just me. Right, let me just. Alright, mate. Well, there's other games we can play as well.
Pga Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Look, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only, and that's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the first. That's a good looking shot there. Good look at a birdie here. That's tracking. Getting off to a great start at this event.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
He's currently tied for 6th. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good scoreless hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
Oh, that was pure. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard.
Jesus Christ. Well, if you say so.
Well done.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
What an
See that one
amazing
again.
putt from way out.
I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
Currently a couple under for the round. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Going with the 5-wood. A quality shot, that. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Oh, you motherfucker.
A bit long on that one. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. And in it goes for the par. Currently 2 under for the day. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Wow, that's bold. got all of that one, using all the power to try and take it deep under par.
That's exactly what I've done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
Ooh, right by the hole. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. Three
Yeah, that's right.
different
My
tiers
caddy's a
on this
woman.
green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie
Stop
opportunity.
coming back.
Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
No.
Nicely done. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Oh,
Going with the
swung
6 iron
right.
here.
What a cunt.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a
That's
bitch.
too bad. Just 3 feet to the cup. He's currently tied for first. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. And he's safely on the green. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. That is hunting for the hole.
You
Oh,
fucking
gee, that line
cunt.
was looking good, wasn't it? Big putt for par coming up. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Oh, absolutely flushed. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently tied for the lead.
Good approach, good approach, good approach. Oh, too much backspin for that.
Nicely done.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This one will run uphill.
Go to your home ball. Go to your home. Beautiful shot.
As
And
if he
that
even
will take him
does
to
that
4
from
under.
fucking Happy Gilmore. Go to your home, boy. Go to your home.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. It's time for a 1-shotter.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Opting for the 5-wood. A bit
Oh,
wild on
son
approach
of a
there.
bitch.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
This would be a great up and down. And he needs this to save par. This one's online. That will work. Still in the lead now after that hole. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by. That one's right out of the top drawer.
Sitting at 4 under for the day, currently in the lead. Going with the 7. This one heading towards the green. Well, that's beautifully judged. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This is their look at birdie.
This one's dialed in. And that putt will drop. And he'll extend his lead. And that will take him to 5 under. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Corn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left. Pressure packed, to say the least.
Atta boy, good shot. Playing from around 110 yards out. Currently leading by 2.
Ah, too
Going
short.
with the 9-iron,
Fluff
I
that.
think.
Fuck.
This one might roll into the rough. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
Boy, I've pressed that button. Wrong button.
par putt coming up here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Leading by a couple after that hole. Time to play one of the one-shotters.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Good shot there. 16 feet to the hole. It's tracking. Okay, steady now. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Oh, what a stroke. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Currently in first position. Time to face a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Not bad. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt.
Oh, you know you want to.
Oh, that's a ripper. And that will take him to 6 under. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
From around 140 yards here. Currently leading by 3. Going with the pitching wedge here. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 13th. 7 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
On a nice line.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. This one is headed to the right.
Fuck.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
I'll tell you that shit. Fucking hell.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup. Trying to save par here.
And he holds it. What a putt. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
That's a perfectly fine result, hitting from a lie like that.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That was a gallant attempt. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. That gets the job done.
With just a small sliver of a lead, this could go any different direction down the stretch.
Leading by 3 strokes now.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
We have a par 3 on this one.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader. This one's for birdie.
So far, so good.
And that's 8 birdies today. And that will take him to 8 under. He's currently sitting in first place.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
This hole is a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston. I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in 2 by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
This looks to be heading to the green. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
A well hold, he'll take the birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before.
but so have 6s and 7s.
Going with a 3-wood here. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Ooh, wouldn't it be nice to chip this in and win the tournament?
Oh,
A chance to
shit.
chip in here and snatch the title. And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. And they've done it. What an effort that is, winning Q School in what's a pressure-packed tournament.
Yes, hats off, but listen, it really doesn't matter, Luke. You finish first or you finish 25th, you still get your tour card. You still have an amazing opportunity next year. Yes, winning it does get you into a few more events at the beginning of the year, but you better play your way into the next part of the year because of the reshuffle. Hats off to the winner, but hats off to all the players getting through.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
Well, I'm never streaming it anyway. Good game of golf that was. Right.